Hello everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me, and it is lovely to have you here. Happy Friday. So it's 12 by 12 makes today. And I've got two. I couldn't decide which one to do. I was going to do one this week and one next, but one of them's really simple. So once I've made something, because I sat here this morning just making them, thinking about them and making them. Yeah, once I've got them done, I want to show you them straight away. I can't help myself. So there's two. So I thought I showed you them both. I'll show you them both because one of them's really good and simple, nothing to it much for a beginner. Well, not just for a beginner, but nice and simple. You know, if you're ready for just sitting down and doing perhaps some mask make or just some nice simple pockets, just a reminder, revisit an old one for some of you. And like I say, for newbies, they're quite effective looking, but really easy to make. And then one that I've sat and just played with and made up, I think, as far as I'm aware. I don't know, there may be others out there. So it is a double pocket when you put it down. So if you fasten it onto your page, you've got a pocket under there, you've got this pocket here, and then we flap up. Now this one I've put a pocket in. I'll show the other one in a minute. I haven't, just because I had this lovely die cut from Violet, and one of those lovely tickets also from Violet. So and I thought you could write on that. I thought you know, a nice dark pen or even a white pen would be fine on that, so I haven't covered that one. Now you could use the back as well and just put them in a pocket if you wanted to. Don't take the divot out of there, obviously, if you want to do that. I think this is the first one I made, which is slightly smaller. Yeah, I trimmed it down while I was messing about and playing, but actually the smaller ones are probably that bit better for sitting on your page. So yeah, there. I was trying to think, what am I showing you? So again, there's a divot in there to put it on the page and put one in the back. I can't decide if that was a piece of Tim Holtz paper I had left over or if it was an actual journal card. It didn't have the blue around the outside. I've done that. Anyhow, it was perfect size for in there, so in it went. And all I did in here, because I thought that might be a bit more difficult to write on, was just put some blue paper and a label. And the fun in both of these, this one and this one, is in the decorating. Now this one, these two have got, that's one of the blues, one of the stamps, not the blue stamps, it is blue. One of the stamps from the set that I've just printed off from Tanya. I showed you in a video previously, so Tatty Treasure, if you're looking for them. Tatty Treasure on Etsy. And that is also Tanya, Tatty Treasure, that is from her, it's a fussy cut from the Sweet Serenity. I still want to call it Blue Serenity. Sweet Serenity? Think so. No laughing. So yeah, I love those. And I use my fancy punch just for a little bit of something different down the edge. Of course, you don't have to. You could have it just neat. You could cut it with fancy scissors, whatever. I was thinking also you could glue that down as well and have like a pocket both sides, couldn't you, rather than it opening. So as always, lots of different things you can do with these things. So that's the more complicated one. I did write the instructions down because I had to think about it the second time. The first time I just sat and played. And then this one, which is just a tag shaped journal card, I guess, with a pocket on the front. That is glued on. I did manage to get some of those gorgeous brads that I'd seen on something Violet sent me. Yeah. When you see the vlog, you'll know where I got them from. I've shown them in the vlog. I love the tickets. Look at all those tickets in the front. So yeah, a really basic pocket just glued on the front. I put the brad on the back of that and then glued the whole thing down. I did think about doing it on the pocket first, but it would catch behind. Of course, you could put tape or a circle or something behind it, but I didn't think it needed to move, so I've just put it there for effect. So yeah, I love the tickets. The fun in these definitely is in the filling and the decorating. I haven't gone crazy, so I've just put a ticket on the back of each and a label on the back of each and tickets in the front. Of course, this is crying out to be decorated, isn't it? But I've withheld myself. So let's make one of each, shall we? I am going to put them in my big lacy edged book. depending on how long I am here, I might do it now, or I might do it and put it up as a separate video. You know, for those of you that are interested in seeing it going in the book. So what did I do? Let's do the easy one first. So let's have one here. No, let's have them both here to remind me what we're doing. But I did write my dimensions down and instructions. So it's just 12 by 12. I'm doing a Tim Holtz one in both of them this time. So I've cut it in half so I don't have to get my great big cutter out on the table making lots of noise. And the sizes I did this, of course you can do them any size, was 6 by 8. So oh, that's right, I cut this down to 8, but I found an easier way to do it the second time round. So if you've got a 6 by 8 cut off, by all means use it. But if you've cut it, you know, into your 6 by 12, let me just get me. I simply put it on my scoreboard. Right, which side do I want on the outside? This. So I need to, that's it, I have to think about it, which way I'm going to fold it. Love this Tim Holtz paper. Yeah, so I just did a line down the 4. I did it the wrong way now, look. I don't suppose it matters. My brain can't think mirrored, you know. Not these days. Once upon a time. So I just cut the size that I want, you know, fold over the size that I want there, and then I put it in here, because whenever I fold, I never seem to fold you know, dead on accurate. So I then, because the fold is a nice straight line, I then put that in the along the top, because I know I've got it straight, and just trim both top and bottom a little, nothing much. That way I know I'm straight when I do this cut. And again, I'm just going to cut into, whoops, that top bit, just a tiny bit. Now, in theory, that should be a completely square piece. Whoops. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's just put that there. I need all my tools out. A lot of tools out today. Burnish it down. It's finally stopped raining. It's still a little bit watery looking in the sky, but I'm not thinking it's going to rain. It's not brilliant sunshine. Then what? This is the easy one, Denise, for goodness sake. Cut the corners. So I always start on the doubled overed one. Just find it easier. Just to make it tag. Now you can do, you know, as big or as tiny corners as you want. I'm just going very minimalist, I think. I feel. Lovely. I mean, it's just a tag on its own, isn't it? Without anything on it. Right, what colour, excuse me, what colour ink? I've got them all out today. So, not quite all of them, but I'm going with the Faded Jeans, which is one of my new ones. Again, you'll see it in the vlog. It's a lovely, lovely dark blue. It is a proper denim blue, you know, like indigo. That's what colour dark denim is, isn't it? I don't think it's faded particularly, but probably if you know, spray it with water and it starts moving about and diluting, it probably would be faded. These look like new jeans, not faded jeans to me. The colour, I should say. Okay, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Don't always ink now, so I enjoy it when I do. But I think I'll do down there as well. Oh, see what a lovely bright colour it is. Lovely. It's new as well, so it's juicy. And that was it. So my pocket. What I did find? I cut a pocket. I found a piece and I cut it ready. Here it is. Just because it's literally cut in a square. I cut it to have that side. And then I saw that and I thought, oh, I don't quite like that. But I am having this, I think, in the front, which is a Tim Holtz journal card. If I can put it down small enough to fit, I might cut that down a little bit. Because I can. Nobody says I can't. So I'll cut it. I'm just talking like a minuscule amount. Take that bottom row butterflies off. Because I like it. I want it in this. Sorry about the clanking there. Oh, that's going to fit better, isn't it? Give me a little bit more leeway with the glue as well. Now, let me just try it this way as well. I like the fact that we've got the 2 lots of sellotape going on. Yeah, it's fine like that. Let's have a look at it like this. I mean, it's eclectic. I do love this writing on here. Look, I'm going to put it that way. Such a shame to, and it's got a lot of red on it, so I'm just going to ever so lightly go with a saltwater taffy around it. I think the blue would be a bit jarring. Just gently, that's it. I'm going to go with some blue on this one, because there is some like dark grey, very dark grey on it, so the blue will be fine with that. Yeah. So normally I didn't find what I wanted to put in it before I where's my whole bunch? Yeah. I made it first, but I just saw that when I was going through the drawer of Tim Holtz stuff and thought, oh, I need to use that. Let me get somewhere near with a measure. So just over 9, just over 4.5, somewhere around there is the middle. Never looks right even when I measure it, so. Oh, thank you. Your red, pink. Of course, this one I could get away with no decoration at all. It's just so beautiful. So I think I'm going to put the brights, all the bright colours. Whoops, trying to stay close to the edge and falling off. Of things, you know, when I put one each in my ideas journal, I'm going to use the really bright ones and make it a real bright, eclectic kind of a journal, because it won't, you know, it's not got a theme, it's just ideas, so I can get away with lots and lots of colours. Right, let's have a little bit more of that on the back there. Soften it a bit. Of course, you could stamp on there or stencil or whatever. Now, I know that's full on. That will not be everybody's taste, but I love it. I love that. So, yeah, whatever you want on the back. I mean, you could journal on the back there. You could stick journaling paper in there if you wanted. I just love that as it is. So I'm not going to do any more with that. I did get this butterfly piece outlook to put on the other side, but it doesn't go on that. So there's another one. You could even put a hole through the top and some string, couldn't you, and make it look like a tag. You could only do it at the front. Obviously, you wouldn't open it otherwise, but you could, yeah, you could make it look like a tag, or, you know, a piece of lace or a piece of, you know, some sort of a tab to make it look like a tag even more. Okay, so easy. Next, this one. So this one I've got to think about a little bit and read my instructions. Let's put the lid in the glue. I haven't got anything ready for this one at all, so let's just go. That's taken, what, just over 10 minutes, that first one, and that was with me gossiping, so you could sit, you know, with all your papers and do loads of them in 20 minutes. So I want a 6 by 12, right, I want to score it at different. Now the back, which way do I want it? That way. So this is going to be the back, so I'm going to turn it round. I'm not going to try and work out which way I need to fold it. I'm just going to put the scores in and fold it the way I want it. So the back, 4 3/4, which is 4 6/8, isn't it? 1 2 3 4 5 6 there. Now I don't know if you noticed the washi tape on the pink one. I went through it. I was a bit gung-ho with this pointy end of this, and I cut through the paper. It was only one spot, but I just put that on. Oh, can you see it in there? Yeah, there, ever so slightly. Maybe I should have put some that side. So I put some tape on while I think about it. I mean, it's held with the other side, but just to make sure. You know me and this tape, I do love it. I think I do it on purpose just to put some tape on. And it's standing out on there more than it does on the paper, but yeah, why that is. Isn't that unusual? Just disappears normally on the paper. Oh well. So the back at 4 3/4 or 4 6/8, and that's going to be the back there, so it wants folding that way, so that was the right way. That's the back, and then the front 3 1/2 inches or 3 4/8. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 3 1/2 marked. I don't do it again, Denise. Where was I? 3, 1. Let's bring it closer to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. It is marked, but there's so many marks going on in front of your eyes. It is a little bit dark again. I've got both my lights on, but they are both to one side of me. Yeah, and that one's going that way, so the whole thing is like a Z that way. Now that looked simple, didn't it? But the second time I did it, I had to stop and refold because I got myself in a rare old mess. I don't know if front was back or what. So I then trimmed it. I didn't, but now is the time to do it. Oh, look at that. Lovely calendar down there. So I don't want that quite as big as it was. I liked that smaller one, so I'm just going to take, right, let's do the edges first like I did with the other piece. So we'll make it level, top and bottom. That's it. So now I've got it level, I just want that out there. Okay. Let me move that. Don't think I need it anymore now. Okay, so that's what we've got. Now to round the corners, because once that's glued down, you can't get this in. So if you want your corners rounding, do them now. Trim it back round the corners. What does that say? No idea. No idea. Anyway, I think it's this. Yeah, because this needs to be done before we glue anything down, doesn't it? Oh, it might say divot. Right, let's see how I go with this, because they're not the easiest of things, are they? Again, I need my head over it. Let's go. I want a pattern right on the edge, really. There then, let's go there. And then I can come this way a little bit. Hopefully I'll get it right on the edge now. Sometimes I do get left with like a stalk on the edge that I have to cut off. No, that's done it. Super. So, try again. See if I can keep my look going. Okay. Where do we think? I think that one's enough, or do you think I have to do it again? Let's see. Oh, I've got a stalk, look. Quite a big one that, so let's try and get it off. It has. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to empty that because there's a few in it and they go all over the floor. Crikey. Am I the right way up? Oh, I am. Worried me for a minute then. That's not your bone folder, Denise, that is. Yeah, so the more you burnish these, the more they will, in theory, stay flat. Lovely. So I'm going to cut a divot in there next. So let's measure it again. I know you're probably thinking, well, it wasn't that difficult, but sometimes your brain my brain, can make anything difficult. I think probably working out the measurements has helped and writing them down. Right, I don't want that too big. Yeah, I'm going to go with this blue again. So I'm going to ink everything before I glue anything, and then you can get in all the creases, can't you? Oops. Love this paper. We're actually hiding quite a lot of it, aren't we? All that's hidden, all that's hidden. So this might be a good thing to make, good project to make with your white backed 12 by 12s. Do I need that one? No. and then any white that you've got showing. So if that side was the white, the front, yeah, your back would all be, and in there would all be paper. You would just have to put something on the front there and a strip down there. Just a thought. It's getting complicated, isn't it? So I think that's everything, and I can glue that down now. Where are my clips? I glued it down and put some clips on it just to keep it grabbed, because it is, you know, double thickness card. And like I say, I haven't had any thoughts whatsoever about what I'm going to put in this one. Oh dear, where's my cloth? So while it's grabbing, I'll have a quick look. Yeah, you're loose. That's still, make sure I've only glued the piece I want to. So yeah, just put some of these on to hold that in place while the, mustn't take long, but rather me, you know, sitting holding it. And holding two edges at once wouldn't be easy, would it? Yeah, that'll just hold it a few minutes while it properly grabs. So what do I want? Let's get that in there. And the lid on there. Oh yeah, these are lovely die cuts from Violet on the front here as well. That's got rather a lovely, I think I just want a smallish one on there because I do love that. I got this one out earlier. Oh, I don't particularly like the colour of it though. No. Okay, let's see what we've got. I did bring a few packets with me. If not, it will be a label. I think these are all big ones though. Can't see anything else in there. Let's have a look. So all my little ones are in here, easy to grab. Those are the ones that came, look, from Violet with those brads in that I wanted. I was like, oh, where are those brads from? They're gorgeous. Looks like a coffee dyed kind of pattern. Just want to make sure I'm seeing everything. No. That would be quite nice if I did. Oh, look at that. More print. Photography Parisian. Now if I go around there with the blue as well. No, you can't write on this one like you can the other two, really, but that's okay. I think this is a more ornamental one rather than a journal one. The other two are like journaling spots. Those tags have got loads of journaling on them, haven't they? Because you've got all the inside and the back. Plus, if you want to, whatever you put in the pocket. That's a bit difficult with those on. Make life hard for yourself, Denise. Don't know if I'm in the middle now. It'll do. I don't have to rub that blue on my fingers. Goodness knows I have enough colour on me, don't I? Now, that would have been nice with some lace down there. I just had a thought. Bear with me. It didn't hurt too much. Oh, my chair. Oh, that's not what I thought they were. That's not what I wanted. They'll be under here with the die cuts. Nope, they're not die cuts. Oh, crikey. Tie myself in a knot. Put those back. These are my die cuts. Gosh, can't get them out. Right, so this is what I have them all in. This is what I was after. Let's put that over there. I don't know, but I was just wondering about a piece of this. Also from the lovely Violet. I'm not sure I've got a piece long enough. I don't think I want the brown. I think it's white. Now I could put two pieces together if I've got two the same. Yeah, that one's the same. Is it too much with this edge here? I think it is, actually. Having said I didn't like the brown, I like that. Look at that. Well, perfect. Yeah, I do like that, actually. And it's tiny bit too long. It's got a nice beveled edge, which is a shame. Let's take it off there. Oops, stick it on the right piece, Denise. Yes, I like that. Kind of defines that edge a little bit. I wonder if I wanted it in a little bit more. Show a bit of the blue. I should have tried it again before I glued it. I'm putting plenty on because it's craft card. Yeah, I'm going to just bring it back away from the edge a little bit. Not a lot, but that's it. Just to show a bit more of that blue. So you can see, let me grab a card. Yeah. It's stuck down. Okay, well I've got this out. Let's have a look if there's a card in here. So these are all, well not all, but mostly Tim Holtz cards. I think those will be too long. Let's just try one for size to start with. Yeah, way too big. I've got smaller ones somewhere. There you go. Something in here smells of Tanya's house. I don't know how she does it. I spend a fortune trying to make my house smell, you know, like a perfume shop. And I can't do it. But everything that comes to me from Tanya smells divine. Absolutely divine. I don't know how she does it. Where are the other ones? There. Are they journal cards or are they just Tim Holtz? I think they're just Tim Holtz. Let's have a look. I have got other sizes in the journal cards, but these are all going to be too small and they're all going to be too big. What are you? You're big. Too big. Yeah. I'm going to have to cut up a piece, I think. Oh, where did you escape from? Oh, let's put the lid on that. How am I doing for time? Oh, look, I'm quite impressed. I might get one put in my journal if I get a move on. Finishing this, we'll see. Right, I don't want the same stuff. I don't want brights. That's nice, isn't it? It is. Let's use that then. You could journal on there as well, I think, if you wanted to. But like I say, this is more of a pretty than a upside down than a journaling one. So let's start with some straight edges. Yeah, couldn't decide. Start with that one straight. Not too far off. So that one and that one straight. Let's do that one then. So I don't want much off the width if I can help it. Now what do I think I want? About 13.5, about the width of that. That doesn't look straight, does it, because of the line going down it. I think it's about the right size. A touch more off and I'll get rid of that line so it's throwing us out a bit. That's it. That's better. So it goes in that bit a little bit easier. Smidge more. Okay. Oh, I feel like it's getting darker. I don't think it's going to rain, but it is very cloudy. Yeah, I'm going to round the corners as well because I didn't on any of the others. I think it might go in a little bit easier. Yeah, and then I want a tab on it. This size. Go in. I haven't got room for you out on my desk. I won't be able to move. Are we going in that way or that way? That way, I think. Okay. So what do we want? Something in the blue or beige palette. That's nice. Quite like that one. plain blue. Oh. No, they're all lighter blues. We're going into pinks there. So I think probably that one will be the one. Oops. Or I could have had one to match that, I suppose. What do we think to it there and there? No, I think I like that one better. Okay, let's get with it. I'm losing everything. Come here. I'm running off. That's it. What do I do with it? It's there. It's there. Right, I want my brown dobber, I think. Oh, you're not out. Black. Don't want black. Brown. Just define the edges, nothing too drastic and grungy. That's it. So, Neil's last day at work. It's the weekend, for Friday, isn't it? Yeah. So he's off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, which is nice. I expect he'll be fishing if the weather's kind to him one day. We're definitely going to go and do a bit more at Mum's garden one day. So tomorrow will be, what's tomorrow? I didn't check that was in the middle, Denise, did you? Not really. Oh, it's using up my hoard of journal pages, isn't it? So it's another journal, and it's one you're going to enjoy, I think. So annoying that I didn't. Too late now. Yeah, put that. I mean, it covers it anyway, so oh no, not quite. Oh well. See what happens when I don't bent it now as well. When I don't measure. I like that little bit hanging out actually. Speciality. Going in a little bit to show a bit of blue behind. That's it. Oh, you awkward. Oh, love that in there as well. I think I'm just going to put a label. What did I do on the inside? Oh, that one had some journal just because other than that it had a label. Yeah, I don't think it needs anything. What to do with the other one? Oh, that had violets die cut. Yeah. So just a label. I'm wondering about this nice washi one from Tanya as well that she sent me. When did I do the unboxing? It might have Happy Mail might have been on the haul. I think it's on the one of the, don't know which one now. Could have been on last week's. You could have seen it. Vlog. That's it. It's where I show you all that kind of thing now. Opening Happy Mail and purchases and what have you. I spent ages trying to get the backing off, and I just decided it wasn't a sticker, and I was going to stop. And it just opened up miraculously. I know I can use a pin, but I will put a hole in it or a mark in it. I always do. But there's only so many hours you want to sit and watch me, isn't there? Try and peel a sticker back off. It kind of matches the front, doesn't it, a little bit with that red. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's not the front. Oh no, it was this one. I'm like, where's it gone? I've been robbed. Oh well, you make a pair. You make a good pair. They are nice actually, aren't they? Love the eclecticness of those, and I love the brightness of these. Don't think I could pick a. I love this one because I love that stripy. I like the yellow inside it as well. But I like the pink and purple. I like them all. I like them all. Okay, hope you enjoyed seeing it. I will stop the video really quickly and grab my book down, and we'll put one in. Okay, here she is. I don't even know if you can see it all. Let's move these. Just to give me room to open it. Now, I have got the other makes in this that I'm going to put in, the other 12 by 12 makes up above my head. So, and I'm not necessarily going to put them in order that I have made them. I'm just going to put them wherever I feel like it, basically, to be honest. So, so yeah, I could leave pages to put those in that I've already made, but I'm just going to, you know, work through it randomly. So let's choose which ones I'm going to put in then. I think I might go with those. Because I do quite a lot of pink journals, so they may fit into a pink journal. And of course I do plenty of Tim Holtz, so not so many blue and greens. So yeah, let's put these in here. All I've got to do is find a page that I don't mind putting them on and let they go on. Right, there's one. Very green to the side as well. I have to admit it has got a coffee aroma, this. Now, I was thinking of gluing it down, but I don't think I want to. I want to put it in, you know, which is how I envisaged them, in a pocket. So there was one, wasn't there, that wanted gluing down, because there's no pockets in it as yet. But this one can be a pocket. So I'm going to glue it with this glue. What's it? Just tack. It's called tacky glue. It's just PVC. I don't know. It's not as tacky as the Tombow. I used that Tombow, tried the Tombow glue the other day. My goodness. It is. It's like PVA on steroids. PVA glue and super glue mixed together. Good grief. It was strong. I'll show you it again. I know you haven't, if you haven't seen the blog, you haven't seen the blog now, so you won't know that I've got it. But that's the thing, the blog's behind at some points and in front at others. So that's not, yeah, that's going to fit nice in there, isn't it? Now, shall I put the date that I made it and that it was on film? I'll do that afterwards. I'll write in it, and then as I use it more, you know, I'll show you what I've written. Because I might put some lace on the top of that because it's a little bit lost in there. Okay. Do I want this one nearish it? I think. So I'm going to go there, I think, with that one. Is that a strong enough page? No. Because it's quite a heavy piece. The problem with this book, I knew it would be. I don't want to stick anything down on it. It's just too nice. Right. I don't want to go on the other side of that. Let's go here. Hidden inside the book, there's 14 caterpillars. Right. Let's cover you up then, because I don't want to see you. Right, I might cover all that actually. This might end up with another piece under here. Right, I am going to put this whole thing down, and again I'm going to use the tacky glue. It does grab well, just takes a bit longer, but there's no time constraint, because once this is down I don't need to plane the book anymore till it's dry. Oh, aha. I forgot about that. It's one to have a pocket in the back, a piece in the back. Noodle. Right, what I'm going to do is glue it down with a piece of vellum. Yeah, stuck in there. Down the bottom bit there, like that. Let's see if I can. And then if for any reason it does stick, I can pull the vellum out and it'll be free. If you see what I mean. Just put the lid on that while I hold it a moment. Okay. So yeah, I'll have to remember when I put this, before I put it back up, to come in and write the date. So I might want a label on there so I can write on it actually. Nice big one. I'll have to dig some labels out. So I'll put a double one on for ease now. Oh, she's so noisy this morning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow's make. We're going to do a 5 signature journal, so I need my little ones. Yeah, I'm going to have to be organised. It's going to be a lot of stopping the film and starting, I think, you know, because I won't have time in even in an hour's film to sew 5 in and make it. I'm going to put them right underneath. And then I can write, if I write the date of the video, I can always go back and look then how to make it, as long as my videos are still up. Ouch, oh, that was my shoulder, good grief. And I might, you know, decorate the pages and things as time goes by. Okay, first one's in the book, that was nice. So I'll leave that open to dry. So thank you so much for joining me. It has been lovely, as always. And thumbs up would be nice. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.